Then welcome everyone to game number 2 here, dogao and Fire against Tim and Xiofan. Score is 1-0 for our Brazilian team. And now we're switching the civilizations. It will be Fire playing the Japanese, dogao the Vikings. On the other side we have Tim playing Saracens and Xiofan with Celts. That's a very early 10 gold mind. So that's probably going to be a drash. I'm a bit confused there by that. Probably he was scouting for sheep and this villager just got into that direction. Okay, let's take a look at the maps. That looks like a very open map here for Fire. And yeah, I'll expect forward by him. On that side we have dogao. Nice defensive spot here, but went for another lumber camp. Open berries, yeah, I think they have to play aggressively. On the other side we have nice defensive spot here by Xiofan. He can wall a bit here, build one defensive tower, and then looks to be super safe. Like the mill over here, enough farms. That's a pretty nice spot here for the Celts. Not the very best wallable spot, but very tight overall. And here we have, Tim actually having the main goal spot behind the forest. That's something that then doesn't happen too often. Xiofan, did he needed to loom already? Yeah, that was early. And second lumber camp by Fire as well. Okay, so that seems to be the new meta when it comes to playing Japanese. Sending form wood and having the 2 lumber camps. Makes total sense to me. I'm a bit confused that I simply never seen it before. Or, yeah, like, maybe saw it, but not really saw it, if you know what I mean. Like, realized what I actually saw. More coming in for Fire. Usual timing. War coming in. No war coming in. Coming out. And here it already came in, and yeah, that was earlier. You can see dogao taking his boar after 3 sheeps, like I've seen Nikov doing a lot of times, and I'm really wondering if that's a lot better. You're obviously losing some food from the boar because you don't have too many villagers at that time, but still the food is pretty fast and might guarantee you more guaranteed uptime for Pop 21, Pop 22 strategies. So why not? 2 extra sheep for Fire. Stolen here at the side. Unfortunate scouting for Tim. Couldn't really see it behind the cliff most likely. And now Fire going for the board. That's kind of a late mill. Or am I confused? Oh, not really. Okay, so what will the Brazilians go for? I'm kind of expecting, as I said before, Fire actually losing that ball, and that really hurts. He needs to get that one if he wanted to go for fast uptime. I think they might play something aggressive, especially the distance between Tim and Fire is pretty short. Well, not pretty short, but reasonably short, and not a lot of trees in between to walls, so you can just pass over here and basically gets into the TC of Panda here. Why am I always saying Panda? Probably because it's his name or screen name, but you know, Panda TV is Tim. That's just his ID. And I even heard rumors that he did stream under his Duyo account while playing Escape Gaming Masters #2, and therefore spoiling some games. It didn't really get to the European community, but yeah, they need to take some precautions for the future. Seems like the guy wants to wall, so oh no, that was just a wild villager. Yeah, so much on wood, so we won't see think it's MoA forward, isn't it? Oh, why am I so confused? Dogao, tell me. Oh, he is going for the Drush. And might lose a villager here, still without Loom. 7 HP, needs 2 more hits, but yeah, enough villagers there to scare away the scout. And yeah, it would have been 3 more hits, obviously 3 damage. House of it as well, and dogao isn't going for the feudal age aggression, or at least not without skipping. And as we predicted, guys, we are the village. Fire's going for something aggressive, taking those villagers to the front, and should get a nice tower up behind here, or yeah, put on some pressure on the gold spots, because Tim's gold spots are pretty damn bad. Look at that, very exposed, very much out in the open. And take a look at what fire can actually do. I'm now coming in for dogao. He has a lot of villagers on wood. I'm a bit surprised by that. House not coming up, barracks coming up, and did Tim see it? Oh, that looks like an MoA forward. And Tim seems to be going for the stable defense, or is it skirms? It's a stable. 5 on food. So fire, did fire actually scout the good tower spot? He did. I'm a bit wondering why he didn't send a villager around. Now 3 militias coming out. Very stable now, 3 villagers even. Xiofan going for defensive Drush with 2. That's surprising. And dogao's going for the full wall. So that's very untypical. One guy going for full forward, keeping himself super exposed at home, and the other guy walling. Most of the time that's a sign of not the greatest team play. And oh god, that tower is so out of range. Let's count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. If he just reaches this area, and he can use all the rest too. And he is fighting with the hill bonus. And even counter tower by Tim. I'm not sure if that would have been that was necessary. And yeah, might hurt some villagers here, which might be nice later on. And MoA is now coming in. Can't pass between this area. And yeah, I think the tower positioning wasn't great and the counter tower wasn't necessary, but maybe he just wanted to make sure that he keeps his area, keeps his woodline safe, and obviously protects the left-hand side as well. Now wants to get up some quick walls. I think 2 houses would do a great job here. On the other side, what did we see and what did we miss? Feels a bit like we can't catch up with that. Nice houses. And fire now, losing a bit of steam. Ha! Is the first one always ha? No, no it isn't. Okay. Spearman now coming out, running home. Scared of the scouts. 4 scouts out. How to go? Bye. Tim. Now MoA from our Cal player. dogao now going for double bit X. So he is actually going for archers behind that. Like we said before, he isn't the typical Drush FC guy. But his resources, I'm so confused. He is going for archers now, and I think that would have been a spot for Drush FC, but okay. Let's take a look what Tim can do here with all his scouts. He has 4 scouts, 1 of them hurt, or 2 of them hurt. 1 spearman out. Japanese spearman could maybe do some extra damage. Increase the attack radius. And now the tower I wanted to see. And then we are far away from RTC to build another camp. And why does Tim not see it? And that's actually... Oh, he does see it. He was just waiting for some more stone to build another defensive tower. Microing back a weakened villager. Nice job here. Probably on that tree. I didn't see that. That was already... yeah, a striker with only 1 one wood left, and therefore he lost the villager. Trying to micro, but yeah, the AI outsmarted him. The scouts couldn't do anything, so they're now coming back home. And yeah, that's a sweet tower, and Tim is struggling a bit. But the defensive tower will kill the aggressive tower of fire eventually. Some archers now coming in. Walls are here for the dogao. Actually, it's open behind, but Xiofan isn't, yeah, in a position to find that out yet. Look at that distribution, like 12 villagers on one lumber camp, on the other one, 2. Happens to the best of us. Oh, that's an aggressive tower here by Tim. I'm a bit confused, or not confused, but surprised by that positioning here. What does it really affect? He's taking a stone back, yes. He's taking some control of the area. Nice micro back here of all the herd villagers and keeping the other one in the front. Let's see how he's trying to micro against the spearman. The archer was sacrificed and the skirmisher is still on the spearman as well. Now first spearman is going down, second spearman is out here. A lot of villagers very hurt against the 3 M&A. Extra damage output by the Japanese here, and one villager going down. I think second villager now is going... Did he jump back into the... Yep, he did jump into the tower. So it feels like all the army went down. And only one villager. So that's kind of a reasonable defense. Nearly, will you be my Valentine? If I say yes, what does that include? Please specify what I'm agreeing on or disagreeing on. Okay, dogao now on the way to calculate. With all his walls up, has a lot of archers as well. Even deleting his walls here from his archery range. 21 minutes and trying to get other walls up here, a bit more in the front. Now some microing here, nice move by Xiofan, and is getting some damage done. Dogao needs to retreat, and now that's the problem I said before. One teammate walling, the other one completely open and has everything at the front, meaning that he might get into trouble. But enough archers out here by Fire and dogao, although they don't have the upgrade, and Xiofan has a +1, so he can take good fight, and he is taking them. Now even microing the low archer here, and even trying to focus down was dogao, but that was denied, and suddenly Xiofan, I think, can do some damage against the villagers here. Dogao is trying to come in, but that should be 1 or 2 dead villagers before dogao can really clean it up. Let's take a look. I'm in point of view of Tim. And 1 villager down for sure. 2 villagers down for sure. Not 3. Xiofan now trying to get back on the hill, trying to take a better fight against dogao here. Xiofan on the way to Castle Age as well. Where does he have all his expos? I think sending them again to Fire is a good option. He can do some damage there. Should now fight before dogao can outmass him. Again, fighting from the hill. That's very good. He has so low HP archers from the fights before. I'm wondering a bit why it's still looking so good when it comes to engagements. It has to be the hill advantage here. Dinner, drink, dogging. Dinner and drink sounds nice. And I'm not sure what dogging is supposed to mean. Kappa Pride. Okay, crossbows now coming in for dogao, and he will easily clear this up. Now even villagers for Fire, I think he shouldn't. Yeah, he is taking the fight, and it's good because Xiofan just is getting out of steam. But new archers are coming in, and it's so tough. Obviously, you don't have cartography that early in the game, so it will be tough to really get the armies together and to have dogao defend properly. Now going for Bodkin Arrow. Let's take a look what Xiofan actually sees of Fire space. He sees, okay, wood is over here, TC has to be over here. Where can I go next to here? We can stand on the beach and selfie like you and Ryut. Or was it Fire? It was Ryut. And that wasn't a selfie, that was a professional interview. Know the difference, please. With Fire we sat on rocks. and made fun of other ASC players. Okay, Xiofan now. I like this move of not going in, waiting for the upgrades first, and then trying to do the damage. He should be able to defend at home. Doesn't see the army of dogao coming in, but once you see University coming in as well. He's now completely safe. Has a lot of towers. He's going for that gold spot. I think that's the right choice. And now going for the stables. Crossbowman. And yeah, now going to the top or what? Where are they going? I'm 100% sure how he should handle the situation. Oh, getting good fights here. And now closing the distance. Oh no, patrol! He wasn't going in with patrol, and therefore he's now trading very equally, I would say. Very equally. Yeah. Okay, has one expo up, or two even. And yeah, that's now one villager, two villagers down, I believe. And but it should be a clear up. Okay, let's take a look at villager count. It's better for dogao, who is on 3 TCs, has all the upgrades being Vikings, so it's a small villager lead for Brazil, but Fire still... Oh, Fire, I did completely miss that. He's up to the castle age as well. So, let's see how much pressure Tim can actually do now with going for Bloodline Knights. Fire actually going for +1 Knight's defense as well. Has one stable out over here and is now sneaking villagers around. Didn't go for the extra... Oh, what are those crossbows going for the extra sheep? And what are those? Ah, those are the dogaos. I'm completely confused. And I think Nifed is missing a couple of mods. What do you mean? I think I have all of them. Ah, those mods. Ah, okay. Thanks for clearing that. And Hank now coming for Xiofan, so he's catching up with the Vikings, but only 2 CCs. I'm not really sure where this game is actually going to, like in what direction. At the moment we have Xiofan and dogao having a lot of army going for the expos, Fire going for knights. I'm not sure. Those knights by the Japanese. Oh, but he's going for double monastery, so that's his option. He's going for 3 TC's defense and going for double monks against Tim's. 4 bloodlines and +2 aggression coming up here. But he needs the help of Xiofan, who's going into that direction, so that's nice. In the meanwhile, we can see dogao is really making... Oh god. That villager could be idle for endless amount of times, but look at... I want to show you the team war. And he's controlling quite a bit, and actually ward from his side to now, yeah, in reach of the TC of Fire, so he can really, yeah, dictate where the fights will go. And let's take a look where Tim is trying to do some damage still. Ah, okay, now going for 3 TCs, but before that he didn't have a single one. I'm not sure if Xiofan really wants to take that fight against the hill here now. Fire is coming in and... Ay. That was costly. Let's take another look at the villagers and... Oh boy, it's looking good for Brazil. 3 TCs dogao, 3 TCs as well, and now even clicking up to Imperial Edge as well, going for ballistics, and this time I don't really see, yeah, the army, or actually I see the army to clear up all the expos, but I don't see, yeah, them going so close to dogao that they can hurt his ego that much. Let's take a look. Oh, and dogao is too much in the open. But Tim is missing it for now, and a lot of monks out here as well. 4 monks, all the crossbows. dogao actually could take the fight because the knights wouldn't need to run against all the monks coming from behind. Two monasteries of Fire still running now. 4 CC. Even I wanted to say setting up the trade because I saw dots here, but it's still the sheep from before. And now dogao and Fire actually going for the aggression here. That's a bit surprising. them having the perfect defensive army at the moment, but okay. Tim now going for wheelbarrow. A bit late if you ask me, at pop for 55 villagers. Running around now, and China trying to do some damage, and so is Brazil. Towers are pretty well set up. Fire now going for forging as well. Let's try to see if China is able to do some damage. We're still looking at 2 archery ranges and 3 TCs for red, 3 TCs for green. I think still 3 TCs for yellow. Yeah, so fire the only one with 4, trying to catch up with villagers. And that's a nice force here. And they're raiding against fire, which does hurt him, yes I agree. But they're not killing the crossbowman here. A lot of villagers idle now for fire. Needs to send a lot of villagers into his CCs. Look at that, 27 villagers idle. That's more than a third of all his army. The monks now getting some nice converts here. And the crossbowman of dogao now going to trying to find some damage against Xiofan. Arbalest upgrade in, bracers in as well, and yeah, that will be fully upgraded. Oh nice, the crossbow is now focusing on the monks, I want to say, but they got some shots off against the knights as well. And let me take a look. Oh, the monks healing pretty well. So, oh no, the knights will get converted. No, they don't. So that was a reasonable engagement here for China, and still doing some damage in the back. So we are now down to only 69 villagers here for fire, but it's still dogao doing the major damage, and his Arbalest is in a very good area here behind the goal, blocking so many farms, killing villagers, blocking the stone, forcing so many villagers to idle. An interesting watchtower here, something we don't normally see that late in the game. And finally Xiofan is on the way to Castle Age as well, but 70 villagers, he isn't really set up to go for Vote Riders like dogao did in the game before. Now Monastery being added by Tim as well, trying to get some team votes up. Here is fire, but that wasn't in time. Knights actually, are they? What are they? Where are they? Why are they? Who are they? Yeah, they went in and they went back. The X from red, yeah, showing Tim where to go. That's how I did some damage against the Arbalest. Another Mangonel coming out, and now he's heavily going for stone, so he wants to go for Vote Riders as well, but still so many idle villagers. And yeah, very exposed gold spots here at the front. The guy will keep up the pressure, finally going for cartography, and then they can take good fights. What is fire actually going for except monks? Not a lot. Without sanctity and without redemption, I would assume. Tim now building a castle and having a lot of knights, but they will take a very bad fight here. And that's a beautiful timing by dogao and fire. Let's see if Tim is trying to engage. All the monks are ready. Now they're clicking. All the knights very bad positioned, and that should be a lot of converts. The castle is being deleted. I think he should have pulled the villagers first and then delete. And look at this. Convert amount is very low. Way lower than actually expected. It feels like only two converts here. That's yeah, just a bad micro by fire, but still was enough. Xiofan at the same time lost the villagers here in the front, and it's looking very good for 2-0 here from our Brazilian players. And fire now the aggressive castle into the area to block stone spot, gold spot, and maybe even attack this gold spot as well. More Arbalest to the front here of dogao. Where is he pushing? He's pushing the front. He did add some archery ranges, and now an aggressive castle here. Where is Xiofan building his castle? He is down on stone, so he is building one up the hill here, but not even 80 villagers. Where can he get the eco from to go for heavy production of Vote Riders? I can't really see it. Banking now coming in for dogao, knowing Vikings Imperial Age. No, we can maybe send some resources to our mate, who then can do a bit more in Imperial Age. but Fire is now going for Handcart. He loses a lot of villagers against the raid, so he is only at 96. I say only, but he's a guy who went for 40C full boom. So he normally should have the most in the game. And yeah, it looks finally now there. Now those dots are really the trade setup. Look at that. Actually the tower attacking a monk, but it's getting healed enough so it doesn't die. Well, actually it's losing a bit more than it's getting healed because why is all the other monks idle? Why aren't they helping their friends? So weird. And now they're all healing. What a weird move. Xiofan now coming in for the dogao. Onager defense by Xiofan. This might be some big hits, but no, it was only right click. No ground attack coming up here. And now that was some damage, but the dogao just retreating. Another castle, and those are 2 gold spots here of Xiofan. That one, I'm not really sure. Why do we have so many gold spots? Oh, and big Onager shots here, but so the range is pretty reasonable. 8 against 8. The dogao is trying to micro around a bit and is accepting the losses. But knows, okay, I'm buying so much time here, I'm putting on so much pressure on the other side. My mate is pushing pretty well as well. Tim has a defensive castle. And what is he going for? He has units in his stables. That's a bit surprising to me. And he's going for hussars. Yeah, he blocked off 1 gold spot. Maybe doesn't even see that one. He does, but knows that he cannot really count on a lot of gold. Should instantly add some traps here. Push of the dogao is continuing, all the ramps got shut down, but now we have Xiofan only on Onager attack, nothing else. So yeah, the smallest amount of close range units could easily kill all the Onagers, and therefore the defense of Xiofan, he needs to get some buffer in as well. A lot of shots here, and yeah, they're doing a nice amount of damage, but if Rams can close the distance, for example, against the Onagers, that would spell trouble for them as well. But for now, they can defend here. What a funny thing, now the trap's still not shooting, and now we have 2 castles out here for Fire. And he will start trap production pretty instantly as well, I would assume. Oh, now finally the rams total distance. 1 ram. Oh, not sure if it went down against. I'm not really sure what happened there. Sometimes the ram animation is pretty slow. And finally they're closing a team war. Pretty sweet. Getting the trade up. And getting hit on the castle. The repairs are real now. A lot of samurais out already. Ballistics to win the trap war. And dogao is just, look at all those stats. So many arbalests come in here. Even having a neutral gold spot here in the front. And yeah, they're doing everything to really keep up the pressure. And it's looking thin for Xiofan. He's going now for capped rams. Fantasy finally for Fire coming in. And dogao is even going for Onagers, so he will take the better fight. 3 traps now out for Tim, still only 1 castle. What is he? He's going for more light cap, no hussar upgrade coming in. He has a nice amount of farms, but not enough to go full crazy on hussars there. Especially not enough gold to go for the hussar upgrade in the first place. Trying to go over here, and that's now Xiofan and Tim's. Struggle for both of them. Losing 2 gold spots in the front means they have to share at least 1. Losing that gold as well, although there isn't too much, but yeah, that gold spot is taken as well, so they're struggling overall with gold a lot here. And now, 4 traps for Fire, 2 traps for Tim. Light cap now coming in, they want to surround against the monks. But Spearman already out, Samurais as well, Castle's helping out, and that was a pretty poor engagement by Tim. Some light cap over here, and Yeah, some monks will die, but all the light staff will die at the same time. Now +4 defense will come in, but a lot of monks still left, and I think we might see GG any moment here. Maybe Xiofan is trying to take some more good shots, but it's looking pretty damn slim. Only one trap left against now 5 traps of fire. He's completely going crazy on the trap front, like a Japanese player should be. And GG coming in, and Fire and dogao taking the 2-0 here with, yeah, 2 different civilization pack after switching it. Great job here. And some people were really thinking, oh god, they might be favorite here to go into the top 3, maybe even take the whole tournament. And finally they're showing the performance we wanted to see from them. dogao, obviously the guy who did the most killing in this game. Fire not even having the best kill statistics after this big raid in late to mid castle age. And we didn't see any trade. The trade was set up but did not really start at this time. All the 5 relics were captured. That's not we can see every time. And oh yeah, I will update the score. It's 2-0. Then I will read